What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new show on the channel. We are here, of course, back again, another live stream. Very special show this is, guys. It's called Arsenal Uncensored, and you can tell by the name, yeah? It's real talk. It's none of this puppet talk, snowflake talk, yeah? We say how it is, and what perfect guy to get on. There's only one man, all right? He's been enjoying his holidays, right? He's been living his life, but we had to run it back eventually for the brand new season. You guys may recognize him from previous shows. We did watch ons last season together. This is why I love this guy. He keeps it real. All right. He says how it is. He's not afraid to voice his opinion. And yeah, overall, he's a fantastic guy. Always a pleasure doing shows with him. Welcome back. It's been a while. Tony Claude is back in the building. Tony, how you been keeping, man? It's good to have you back, my friend.
See ya, people. You are welcome to a brownie show. See, people, yeah. Last season, you guys see the chemistry between me and this my brother, my friend, someone who I can say, man, I really respect this brother, and I feel the same too. Whenever I pop up to his channel, and whenever it comes down to my channel, there's this genuine spirit that we've got between each other. We had a show last season called the Arsenal Vault. We've vaulted that over right now, and it's something real big. Guys, you can see the thumbnail out there, uncensored. See, people, yeah. Josh, I enjoyed my holiday. It's just nice to just go. See, yeah, for every Arsenal fan last season, yeah. It's like we're beaten down, and our spirits were really, we're really beaten down. Imagine after all the watch alongs, you did last season. To be very fair, Rory was also part of our
Yeah.
journey to last season. The pains we experienced. The brain aneurysm we all felt supporting this team back to back seasons, 3 seasons in a row, and we can't just land that big title that should be something we should herald as Arsenal fans. We're one of the most suffering fans ever that I've actually seen in terms of winning trophies. I mean, last season, yeah, it just encapsulated everything that we Arsenal fans endure and continue to endure. Under this tenure, under this manager. And I just needed time. After that season, yeah. I just needed time to just take a break and go sail away with my wife and go on a holiday. I was in the Mediterranean. I was in Istanbul, and then I took that trip down to Africa just to clear my head because my head was foggy. I couldn't really understand what's going on until I really understood to what extent loving this football club, Arsenal Football Club, has really on me, the hold it has. I just had to release myself of all that pressure and just relax myself. And Josh, because I know you, yeah, you're a very big hard worker. Mostly
Thank
with the
you.
work you put into this channel, yeah. After the disappointment, man, there should be a time where you should just relax, bro.
I
Go
need a
to
holiday
Italy,
like Tony, man. I need to travel the world like Tony does.
your hometown. Just take a breather, yeah. Go to Venice. I mean, just just go to Paris, yeah. Just enjoy and just
Mm,
enjoy a little holiday, Josh, man. Clear your head. Just get out of the zone, out of the box. Just clear your head, and then just maybe even if it's just for 1 week, and just come back and start
yeah.
again. Because, bro, even after everything, you were still doing shows. You were still, bro. You are always on business. You are always here. I give you the kudos, man. But, bro,
Yes,
Arsenal
mate.
have broken me, bro. I'm a very tough person to break actually. But Arsenal have broken me down mentally, made me look stupid in lots of streams. But I just thank God. I just thank God that I just thank God that we're here and we're here with a new show in a new season.
Yep.
And amen, hallelujah. I have you down here. Big ups to you, man. And big
Bless
up
up,
to
man.
everyone in the chat.
Yes, big up everyone in the chat. As I said, guys, make sure you guys go and check out Tony's channel. Be link everywhere as well. I think some of the moderators are going to pin his link today as well. So you guys should have already been subscribed to him. Anyone new watching, go over to Tony's channel, man. I think we're live on both as well. So big up everyone tuning in from his channel as well. But yeah, big up the chat, man. I'll quickly say hello to everyone and then we'll get right into the business because we've got a lot catching up to do. A lot of truth to be spoken, people. You know, there's a lot to talk about today. Young Gunner's in the building. Bless up, Young Gunner, my friends. We've got Top Gunner as well. We got Tom. Big up Tom for the new intro as well, mate. Really appreciate that. Always smashes it with that one. So big up Tom. We got Rory in the building. Big up Rory. Every single
Hey,
time as well.
that's our brother. That's our brother. I mean, see, Josh, man. I mean, every time I like appreciating people. Rory, extremely real one. I mean, this season is told me that he might likely do watch alongs on his channel too. I really understand that. But anytime we do have time to actually do shows with Rory, I mean, he's a blessed guy. I like what he's doing on his channel. And he's a very, very great person too. So people subscribe to our brother Rory. We really like him down here, and of course, I can't wait for those who watch alongs with our brother Rory, man. Big ups to you, man.
Yeah.
It's all from here, Rory. You know that.
100%. FK Arsenal's in the building. Bless up yourself, mate. Good to see you as always. We got the main guy, the OG. We got Drew, man. Big up Drew in the building. Voodoo, the whole gaming, yeah. The OG.
That's Drew. Drew, how you doing, brother? Drew, I know Drew will be so pissed off about yesterday. We'll get into all of that. I mean, Drew will be punching the air with what day I know him is. He's gonna be pissed off with what happened yesterday, man. Shout out to Drew, man, and please, guys, gaming channel. I mean, Voodoo Dog Gaming. I mean, people. I mean, just go check him out. Great guy.
100%, man. Ashley's in the building. Big up Ashley. We got TKA as well. Another real one. Big up TKA. Bless up TG Tony in the chat. Big up TKA, man. We got Plasma. Big up Plasma every single time, my brother. Absolute legend. Magisha's in the building. Big up Magisha. We got Paris in the building. Bless up Paris every single time. And hope you're all good today, my friends. And yeah, we're gonna get all into it, people, man, because we've got quite a lot to go through. We're talking, of course, Arsenal situation so far because we had the North London derby yesterday, man, and we actually lost that. So we're going to dive into that. We're talking about what's next for Arsenal. We still need to do more business in the window. You know, Eze next. We've got all that covered today, people. Let's dive right into it, man. Get your comments in. I'll leave them up. Any questions, leave them as well. We can answer them as well as always. Tony, man, let's just get straight to business, my friend. Pre-season started, you know, we've seen the window. Berters came in, new director. He got the striker. You know, Gyokeres is in there. You know, we could talk a little bit about that later on, or what we need to do more on and what's next. But yesterday's game, I want to start there, Tony. North London derby, right? First North London derby outside of the UK in history. It's against them lot. Yeah, you always want to beat them lot no matter what. All right, we rock up there, Tony, and nothing's changed from last season. That's why I got out of the game straight away. I mean, if anything, right, I'm looking at some of our players and I think they've actually declined. I'm looking at Raya, Tony. I'm looking at David Raya. What on earth has happened to this guy? Golden Glove winner in the past 2 seasons. And you see him on the corners, just flapping around, Flappy Bird. Literally, like, what is going on here with Raya? And we lose to them lot as well. So, you know, Thomas Frank rocks in there. First what couple months or under a month as a Tottenham manager, and they do us. Yeah, people say, "Oh, it's only pre-season, it's only a friendly," and all that. At the end of the day, there's concerns there, Tony. We're playing very similar to how we played last season. You know, we're looking at our new signing Gyokeres. We bring him on for 10 minutes to go, and all we're doing is spamming crosses into the guy. Spamming crosses. He's got 3 players on him, 4 players on him. What's he meant to do? If you don't feed the guy service, right, we're gonna get no chance here. Talk to me, Tony. Let's first speak about the game yesterday. 1-0 defeat. What do you take out of that? Is there concerns there? Because for me, I look at very similar to last season. I don't know what you think, man.
See, Josh, yet another game, yet another important game. Even Mikel Arteta said it himself before that game. He said, you know what, yeah, the North London derby, I mean, the first not London derby outside of English territory, it should count for something. And the truth about the matter is that, just like last season, this manager was posed a question. A question was asked of him yesterday from Thomas Frank, and you know what? Yeah, this is one of the most important things. Yeah, with managers, yeah, that are seasoned in the Premiership. They come with their own individuality. They come with their own uh, 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 thing, their own magic that they have in the league. Also, Thomas Frank, being a manager at Brentford, one of the most equipped, experienced defensive managers, yeah, in the league. You could see his work
Mm,
with Brentford.
mm.
You know how he operates. He posed Mikel Arteta that question. What are you going to do when I decide to go on that defensive low block? Mikel Arteta, I want to test your gangster. What are you going to do? And the answer was the answer that Mikel Arteta gave to us last season when we had nearly up to 14 draws.
Yep,
That
yep.
looked like, I mean, he gave the same answer. Clueless. Mikel Arteta is not just only clueless in terms of tactical awareness and game management strategy, but he's also clueless in the nuance in on how to break proper low block teams, teams that actually
Mm.
come down to the Emirates or at Hong Kong, as we saw, and just keep a low block, and they just stifle out our most creative players in the team. And it's good night. It's night night. I mean, they just only had to send a pack of wolves to just, malhandle, and we're already out of it. They just only had to send one or
Facts.
two little soldiers to actually malhandle Odegaard, and creativity totally off. Because Saka bundled off, bro, bundled off, hobbled off, injured in that game
Yep,
yesterday.
yep.
Sad, even
Trossard
last two
too injured.
minutes. Oh my days, bro. Trossard couldn't even last up to 2 minutes on the pitch. Bro, are you seeing the precedent?
Mm.
Another question asked by this manager, Thomas Frank. How are you gonna cope if I stop attacking you? Mind you, Thomas Frank yesterday, his team hit the post 3 times before they even scored a goal. I hope you know that. So offensively,
Exactly,
they were
exactly.
even look more dangerous going forward. That hunger to win that game was there within that Tottenham team. I saw they wanted to win. I saw them trying to get the ball and trying to create with whatever possession that they've got. We all know that Arsenal is a possession-based team, but what is it about the whole possession when you can actually win games with all that possession that you've got? It's totally useless, absolutely useless. When you dish out and dangle, that possession-based game, and there's no end product to it.
Nothing.
Complete
Yep.
garbage. I regret watching that game yesterday. Uh, there were no positives in that game. The only benefits that I saw, or shining light in that game I saw yesterday, was just further the emergence of Max Dolman.
Max
Definitely,
Dalman, yeah, 15-year-old. 15, by the way.
exactly one of the most tactically blessed young 15-year-old that I've seen. It was just the only shining light. Plus, uh, 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 the emergence of Christian Mosquera. I
Mm.
mean, lots of people haven't really come to terms with what we've gotten. I mean, played in Valencia, 90 senior appearances for Valencia, in Spain, and Spanish under 21 tall, 6 foot plus. He's a tackles all the time. Is stern looking. I mean, he has all the whole physical features of someone that you really want to see in your team. And you could see when they brought him on, he did his thing. When you see quality, when you recognize quality, yeah, I mean, you just have to. I mean, you just have to say, "Oh, this is quality." Same thing with Martin Odegaard, another stinker
Once again,
yesterday.
bro.
Coped with the stinkers last season, yeah. But the problem there is that we're coping again with the stinkers yet again, and it's showing it to us right from the get go, right from the preseason, that apart from little flicks and Cruyff turns and the flick of the hair and sideways passing and backwards passing, bro, there's nothing really that we could really expect from a player like Martin Odegaard this season. Complete garbage. Complete garbage.
Right.
Nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for his coming back, his training, all those pictures in the gym. What are you doing when we have some little kids pushing you around? Kai Havertz. Oh my days. I mean, see, Josh. I mean, when this guy was being castigated, slagged off everywhere around the world, I would like to say me and you were a little bit lighter towards
Hmm.
criticizing this guy called Kai Havertz, and that's for a reason, because me and you are fair people. Many of all these Arsenal fans are not fair. I mean, these guys, I mean, they want the head. I mean, they're going for the kill. They don't want to see
Yeah.
him there. But I mean, when he came to the team, we're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, because we are balanced Arsenal fans. I mean, I like to say that of you because that's how I view you. You're a very balanced Arsenal fan.
Thank you.
We don't have any agendas. We just say it as it is. But again, when you look at Kai Havertz, his emergence into Arsenal, £75 million spent on this
Highest paid
donkey.
player on the club as well, by the way. Wages,
What is
Tony. Highest
he
paid player.
going to bump up all summer? And you're being tossed around, pushed around like a common donkey. Is this guy all right? Bro, what is going on? Bro, he acquired lots of muscles, yeah. Bro, only to be pushed around by a couple of. Oh, it was so annoying. Bro, you know what, yeah? I mean, just forget about that left hand side, Josh. I mean, me and you have banged on that point about the left winger, yeah? I mean, at this point, it's just better we just put a hologram down there. I mean, people, I'm serious. People, I'm not, see, people, I'm not smiling no more. See, I
Tony's cooking.
think literally, yeah, just insert. Bro, we have AIs, robots these days. Bro, forget about putting Martinelli down that left hand side. Forget about putting Trossard down that left hand wing. See, people, just insert a hologram down there because it's as good as that. We have no left wingers in the football club, people. Just put a hologram there and let's know that, okay, a hologram is there, at least it's better. It will be some sort of a scarecrow. Bro, I hope you know the meaning of a scarecrow, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it's better we have a scarecrow down there in form of a hologram and just know that, okay, we have someone down that left. Bro, completely useless. Bro, no single, bro, in the whole minutes that Martinelli actually played, bro, no single cross from the left hand side. These are, bro, see, these are the things plaguing our football club. It's rubbish. And again, just when you feel that you have new players brought into the team to bring their individuality into the game, suddenly the back pass merchants.
Mm.
I mean, not God. Oh my days, people. See, people, yeah.
Let's
Not
see
God,
something
yeah. To be,
started, and this is what
I've
this
seen
is
it
what
in
this is what
Premier.
I was making us. It's crazy.
I mean, it's not as bad as that, bro. It's not as bad as that. But this manager and his tactics just make every single player we have in our team actually look dross. Suddenly, no one wants to muster the courage to actually play. And the only people he can't really control is someone like a Max Doman, because you know Max Doman's style of play. When he's coming
Yeah.
on, he wants to take one or two players. He wants to go. He wants to go forward. Max Doman at 15 years of age is everything. Is everything we need that Odegaard isn't. I'll allow you to talk about what happened. But you know what? Yeah, we were all criticizing that signing about Kepa, the goalkeeper from Chelsea Football Club. We
Yeah,
all
yeah, we
laughed
were.
at it, criticized it. We all said, "Oh, that's a shitty signing." Josh, just before you start, I want to put it into perspective that with David Raya right now, what's there to lose? We have,
Yeah.
because Kepa could actually be the number one this coming Premiership season. I rest my case for now.
Well, listen, Tony, absolute, spot on there. There's not a lot I disagree with actually. I'll add on to that. A few things. Firstly, about the style of play from the manager. Once again, it's going to be that big. That's what I'm more concerned about next season, Tony. Once again, is playing against these teams with like these low blocks, because we saw last season, right, how much it was our kryptonite. Yeah, we just couldn't. Arteta couldn't. He didn't have another plan B. He didn't have another way of adapting against these low block sides. And there was a formula. There's a way to beat Arsenal or not lose to Arsenal. Hence the amount of draws we got. Hence the amount of points we're dropping. Even home, don't matter at home or away. Teams walking up to the Emirates and getting wins. Like I remember, I was at the Bournemouth game. Yeah, rocked up. Yeah, dunked on us. Everton 0-0. West Ham 1-0 last season. Yeah, even at home when we're at the Emirates. Yeah, these teams find a way, and we just can't break them down. And that looks very similar to what we saw yesterday with Tottenham, right? Tottenham last season were known for their high line under Ange, right? There's known for attack. Look how Thomas Franks came in. It was only pre-season, but he came in and Arteta couldn't find a way against him yesterday because it was the same old BS system. You just can't break down these low blocks.
Yeah.
People think, the striker's the solution. Gyokeres is a gunman striker, but you got to play to his strengths as well at the same time. As I said, the guy had 4 players on him. I watched him. Number one, he should have got more minutes than he really should anyway. He got what, 12, 13 minutes, right? Wow. What honestly, what is he meant to do in 13 minutes? And everyone's slamming the guy for it. We'll get into that a bit later. But number 2, he had 4 players onto the guy. And all that Arsenal was doing the whole game, getting out wide, spamming cross into the box. Yeah, and we know how Tony said it perfectly. We'd rather have a hologram on the left wing than Martinelli or Trossard. We'd rather have a scarecrow on the left wing than Martinelli and Trossard. Right? That left side is pathetic, and it's a complete look at the differences between that left side and the right side. And even on the right side with Saka, you can't rely on Saka doing it all by himself, Tony. He's got 3-4 players on him every single game. All it is, long ball to Saka. Do you see in the game, he even tried Havertz on the right wing? When I was like, Havertz, what are you doing on the right wing? Drifting out to the right wing the whole time. We don't play centrally, Tony.
He's not even just over. He's losing balls on the turnover. He's been pushed around. And I mean, you just have to ask that question. What was all the gym pictures all about? What was all the gym all about, bro? When a couple of crackheads just just dunk on you. They push you around, bro. What is this, bro? I was so pissed off with Kai Havertz yesterday. What's the need of the muscles, bro? You can as well just be what you were last season, that you got us 15 goals. Because if you have all these muscles and you're being pushed around by this top clown, then who are you? This is a team that came 17 last season, bro. They came 17 last season, and we can't, bro. Tottenham, yeah. They conceded about. Correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, but I'm pretty much good with my start. Tottenham kind of like conceded how many goals last season? 65 in the Premier League season. Last season, yeah, one of the worst sides defensively. And Thomas Frank just goes across London to North London, and
Mm.
for some reason in phase one, bro, what phase? Yeah, is Thomas Frank on? In phase one, under a couple of weeks, he's got this man defending for their lives and defending through the teeth and making it look like the castle of bro. There is no way, bro, upon everything we tried yesterday to actually break down that defense. We couldn't, bro, we couldn't even hit the post. This was a side that conceded 65 goals last season. Why can't we even just hit the post? Even once. And again, see, this is the problem, yeah? It doesn't matter how much quality you give to this manager. He can actually
Yeah.
make them look silly. Let me give you an example of what I'm saying. Did you see how Victor Gyokeres didn't get onto the ball quite
Facts.
much, even under the minutes he played? You
Yeah.
know
I
why?
think yeah.
Because the truth is that this manager, his tactics doesn't suit a number nine. And this was the
Mm.
problem when we were talking about Sesko and Victor Gyokeres. And I was saying, you know what? My first choice is Victor Gyokeres. But I know Mikel Arteta. I know what he does. He always likes his striker to join with the band, walk up the ball from outside
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
18 yard and get in. He is always that kind of a manager. And even if Victor Gyokeres is faster, can play outside the box, and can also be your point guard if you want him to in the 18-yard box, he's not well suited for that job than Sesko. That's what I was saying. If Mikel Arteta is still going to be here, it's better we just bring him his guy to work things out. But right now,
Mm.
Gyokeres, and then we're we're thinking that Martin Odegaard is just gonna look the ball up top. Bro, all those balls up top doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
You need a number 10 that is going to physically cut through the middle, drag players along with him, open up spaces, something like what a Max Doman is going to do. The question of if Max Doman is going to play this season is totally up to Mikel Arteta. And by the way, he can't play in the Champions League. It's
He
only
can't
in
play
the Premier.
Champions League. He's not even old enough to play Champions League.
Exactly. So we're not going to get someone who's going to cut through the middle, open up spaces, attack those spaces as well as saving them. So we don't have that guy unless miraculously Andre Beta decides to bless us with the signing of Eze. That's why this Eze people, please be in this realm with me. See, I'm not talk classy, yeah, like all these podcasters that lie about. But please, just believe me when I say this. We need Eze in that team. We need Eze. It doesn't matter how much we spend on Noni Maduwiki. It doesn't matter if we brought in a North guard. This is what matters, people. If you bring in a 65 million pounder, one of the best strikers, the most little, you better be having someone that will cut through them and open up spaces and set Victor Gyokeres up one-on-one with the goalkeeper, one-on-one with defenders. In this Victor Gyokeres, make, serious defenders look like babies. I've seen him dog walk Otamendi. Bro, I've seen Victor Gyokeres
Mm.
completely put on a leash someone like Pepe. Yeah, I've seen this guy completely make Andre Silva, yeah, look like dog shit. I've seen this guy completely, yeah, bamboozle a player like Carisi. And Carisi is actually having a one-way ticket down to Real Madrid. I've seen him abuse and met, serious damage to defenders that I do value. So I know you need that player from the middle of the park to just get players, stack players along with him, open up those spaces and set Gyokeres up with a pass. Yeah, you can flick over the top. But what happens when that doesn't work out? Like the game we had against Tottenham Spurs. That's the problem.
Facts.
And these teams decide to keep a low block. Those up top looped balls of from other guard, it doesn't work unless you bring in someone like a Max Doman to actually open up play. That's when you can find some little joys. Or you just instead bring someone like an Eze who could also play multidimensionally in that left hand side, because we have a hologram down there already, and can also displace Martin Odegaard in that number 10 area. These days, who even plays with a number 10? Mikel Arteta should be more aware tactically about what's going on in the world. These days, we play with mobile number 10s, not static number 10s like Odegaard, who doesn't want to go forward, who only wants to lean to Bukayo Saka. And when Bukayo Saka is injured, he has no other place to go. No other place to go.
Yeah. Mm.
And he doesn't even go down the left-hand side to help out with the holograms we have down there. Bro, man, see, people, I'm sorry for the tirade. I'm pissed off. And when I'm with Josh, I know I'm in a safe space to actually vent.
100%, man. Listen, this is what Arsenal are doing to us. Season not even started yet. We're still in pre-season, and we're already angry, you know? Because the thing is, right, like what you're saying as well about the striker situation, that was my concern as well. Not because the player, yeah, Gyokeres for me, gunman striker, yeah. Tony, we've seen this guy do bits, right? 2 seasons, right? The goal tally speaks for itself. He's a gunman. But what my biggest concern was, and I said it when we signed the guy, is the manager. Has he actually had an opportunity to manage, like not an opportunity, but has he actually had a natural striker before? Because with Aubameyang, Tony, let's not forget, he didn't play him as a striker. He played him as a left winger. And then you look at Havertz, you look at Jesus. Jesus more of a winner, yeah, because Jesus, he's not an out-and-out striker. Yeah, there's a reason why, you know, he only scored 15 goals and that's his highest he's ever scored in his career at Man City, right? He's more, and we can see him off. He's more technical he can play on the wing, right? He's not like an out-and-out striker. And then neither of obviously Kai Havertz, he's played him everywhere, this manager, right? So and when he did actually have a goal scorer in Aubameyang, he played Aubameyang on the left wing. So Arteta's had these strikers and he doesn't seem to play with like a proper out-and-out gunman, like a Gyokeres is. And that's my concern with it. And I'm looking yesterday, right? Nothing's going central anymore, Tony. It's out wide. And the end, and you look at, as I said, with the winner situation, right? We've got Martinelli on the left. Oh my God. What on earth happens to this guy, bro? What on earth happens to this guy? I used to love this guy, Tony, man. When he first rocked onto the scene, little kid from Brazil, right? Second division of Brazil, rocked up, scoring goals for fun. Like, we was like, yeah, this guy's going to be something special. This guy's going to be something special.
Josh, right now, please, yeah, Josh, those of you in the chat, please, if I'm wrong, is it not better right now, and as we speak, yeah, to just designate a scarecrow or a hologram in that left-hand side? People, please, just answer the question, please. Yeah, is it not better right now, yeah, an Arsenal fan, to just designate, yeah, a hologram down there, yeah, in that left-hand side? I mean, let's just know that we don't have someone down that left side. It's useless. Bro, in how many minutes that Martinelli played, he couldn't look up. You can't take your man. You can't dribble. You can't get past your man. I'm seeing him trying to fashion something out, and he can't even dribble no more. He's been out-coached on how to drift across players, on how to open up spaces. Bro, he can't even do the minuscule thing. I mean, even the basics. It's totally lost its touch. It's lost everything. It's lost his individuality. Bro, Mikel Arteta have completely sucked out the whole, essence in this boy. He doesn't even, bro, he can't even get past his man. That's how bad. That's why I'm advocating we just put a hologram to just scare people down there. Please don't go through that left-hand side. Bro, that's the only thing we can do right now, because it's completely useless. And we have the chance right now, Josh. This is always the problem. We have the chance right now, yeah, people. We have the chance. People, you won't hear this from other channels, yeah. You won't hear this from other channels, yeah, because they want to paint. They want to paint this picture that everything is okay, and everything is not okay. Yes, we've gotten signings in that I like. I mean, I do like Mosquera. I think is a great player. You know, if Saliba leaves today, because this is a guy I've been tracking for a long time, I don't think that we're going to fill it in any way, because Mosquera is going to cover up that right back position. It can also double up as a right centre back. It can play in at right back also. I heard in some incendiary spaces that he also plays left back. But I don't want to dabble into all that nasty stuff. He could play in that right centre back, in it. We brought in a 65 million pounder from Sporting Lisbon, predominantly the best striker I've seen in 2 seasons. We have it in our football club. We have Zubimendi. We've done some good business, but I mean, you have to allow this business count for something. Yeah, the style of play needs to change. That's the number one thing. When I see a team, yeah, that want to win, it's totally different from what I saw yesterday. There was no urgency. Yeah, they didn't want to score goals. The manager is bringing predominantly one of the fiercest and little strikers in Europe, and you're bringing him in when you need a goal. You bring him in the 76th minute. Is this manager mad? Is he drunk? I mean, people, yeah, this is bonkers. I can't believe this. But Josh, the only solution we have right now is addressing the situation in the transfer window. That's just the only thing we can do right now. And that makes it very imperative that we bring in Eze. I mean, what's holding up this Eze deal? Surely it's not about the money, Josh, at this point. I mean, if we've dished out totally 50 million pounds on Noni Madueke, that right now I don't see the essence of us spending on a Noni Madueke, mostly when you have Max Dolman do what Saka did not do down that right hand side. Suddenly we have someone who can play in that right wing, and that is actually where Noni Madueke had his best stuff for Chelsea last season. So if we're spending 50 million on Noni Madueke, why can't we have that extra stuff, yeah, to throw about? Got them bring in Eze and pay that money up front. Arsenal, you have the money. Can you believe it that Arsenal's website was shattered by Victor Gyokeres coming to the football club? The money is there. Don't allow these people lie to the teeth for you. The money is there. The money is there. Go spend the money on Eze. And when you spend that money on Eze, at least we have someone who could have direct play, cut open defenses, break low blocks, attract players to him, attack space, save space, open up pocket spaces, and allow other attacking assets to come in and score goals. That's what we need. Eze is the answer. Eze is key.
Absolute spot on, mate. I wanted to, before we move on, I wanted to quickly talk about the Raya situation, right? Well, what we've seen in Raya this pre-season, Tony, because we have to mention it, man. Like yesterday, Tottenham, I think they hit the post about 3-4 times, and they almost score from corners. And the thing I noticed last season as well, like Raya as a goalkeeper, look, Golden Glove winner, back to back, yeah, fair plays to the guy, right? But yesterday, and I saw it in times of Newcastle as well. Distribution was a bit off against Newcastle. Was kicking the ball out, like out of play. Yeah, I was like, Real, you're looking a bit shaky. And I noticed this as well. Like we all with the set piece coach, yeah, Nicola Jova. It's all well and good scoring these set pieces, which we can use to our advantage, as we spoke about. I remember last season, right? Scoring set pieces for fun and all that. But what about when it comes to defending set pieces? Because I noticed this was a problem last season as well, Tony. Yeah. When you look into Raya, do you have to question him himself? Do you think it's a player side, or do you think it's the way how Jova's setting up for corners? Is it down to his set piece coach?
I mean, see, yeah, with that David Raya thing, it's not the set piece coach. It's the manager, because he has the final say. It's how he wants his goalkeeper to play. I mean, when you take a look at what Raya was doing in Brentford, even if Brentford's play was more defensive, they had to defend more than they actually kept the ball. He never came out like that. Yeah, he was a good passer of the ball. He passed around his back four at Brentford, but I mean, he wasn't really coming out with that caution, bro. This manager is giving David Raya the license to completely leave his post, to completely leave his square, and just go AWire and do whatever he likes. Bro, I still cannot believe that we as Arsenal fans did not actually lay an inquest into these crimes of David Raya last season. And if you do remember, it cost us some very nervy moments last season. I mean, it's not like he just did it in this one. And I mean, I see Slice down there, yeah, taking a pop at me. But Slice, I mean, you're also, I mean, is a subscriber of my channel too, and I know him. But I mean, Slice, to what extent, yeah? I mean, you've been an Arsenal fan since I opened my channel, even more than that, yeah? And you've not won the goods. And it's small mistakes like this that happens that makes us not to win the league. There were many times last season David Raya fluffed his lines last season, and it cost us, got us draws, messed us up one way or the other. It's in silly mistakes like this that are the differences between winning the league and coming second. And that's why we need to discuss about it. We need to talk about it. It's not a small thing. It's not something we should just say, oh, it's little, we shouldn't talk about it. It's not all bad. No one is saying it's all bad. But what we want as Arsenal fans is that we want to see change. I mean, we just spent another £185 million.
Yeah.
Add what we got. I mean, we deserve to see a different style of play. We deserve to see David Raya kept in check. And that's why I'm thinking that Kepa in games last season, Josh, to answer your question directly, I saw Kepa last season play with Bournemouth, and he was a very, very decent goalkeeper. I mean, extremely decent. Nice save. He reached the
Well,
game
he's done well
properly.
so far. Did you see him in the penalty shootout, Tony, against Milan? He saved 3 penalties, didn't he?
Yeah,
And
again,
he's
he said three
Kepa, yeah.
penalties. What else do you want him to do? And again, I saw that game in Newcastle where he came in and steadied the ship. His back passes are quite nice these days. Four is quite nice. He spreads the ball quite elitely these days. He's an elite passer of the ball too, with what I've seen a little bit from Bournemouth and with the preseason he's had with us. I mean, we all laughed at that signing when he came from Chelsea. But you know what? Yeah, if David Raya continues with this shambolic performances and complete disregard, bro, complete disregard, ill discipline, the way the way he plays, he doesn't care, because I think he feels that he has a God-given right to be Arsenal's number one after there's two golden gloves. But you know what, David Raya, I'm sorry to bust your bubble. That's because Arsenal have two of the best centre backs in Europe, two top centre backs in Europe. That's why you're being covered in that way. And it won't take anything. It won't take anything to dispose of you if you don't get your act right. Kepa waiting, he's in the wings, waiting for you to make more of those mistakes, and then we might just see someone, I mean, just pop the whole bubble that you're living in. Totally shambolic performance from David Raya yesterday. I was totally ashamed of him. Is that the Golden Glove winner? Why would you pass the ball straight to Miles, who is surrounded by three to four midfielders? What happened to your right? Bro, this is bonkers, man. I can't believe it. And Slice is saying that I shouldn't talk about it. That it's not bad. That bro, what is this? If we win, or if we had a good performance, I'm not going to come down here and say we had a bad performance. But when performance is like this, and what we get after we've just added 185 million pounds to what we got, bro, man, bro, we should talk about it. I'm sorry, man. We should talk about it. We should genuinely have conversations into how our football club is run and the style of play, how we play. And even Josh, I want to put something to you right now, man. I mean, you've seen Max Doman, yeah. I mean, this is a question I asked my brother PK. I'll say ask my brother later in the show this evening, Abs. This evening, Waffle TV. Subscribe to both channels, BBK Sports and Waffle TV people. To what extent do you think Mikel Arteta should actually use Max Doman this season? Clearly, is the most technically gifted player we have right now. Is one of the most talented 15-year-olds I've ever seen in my life. And he's that guy that always looks to actually engage. He wants to attack. He wants to get players all around him. To what extent do you think this 15-year-old should play this season? Start looking at him like is that it?
It's a really good question, man. It's a really good question because listen, before I answer it, I'm going to quickly read out super chat and then we'll come back to it because I'm going to read it out from Bo. Big up Bo, my Swedish brother, man. Every single time he says you've got to see the documentary about Gyokeres. It's from Swedish TV, English subtitles. There we go. Anyone wants to check out? I'll check it out, Bo, man. Maybe if I'll do a stream tomorrow, I'll play it or we can read some from
Big
it.
up, Bo, big ups, man. Big ups, and link up, bro. Link up, bro. Big ups to you, man. Smash the like, please, on the stream, people, and subscribe to both channels, of course, to my channel too. Smash the likes, people.
Well, there's a few people in the chat, Tony, not liking what you got to say. Like, listen, and apparently, you're going over a top. Like, number one, you ain't got to watch. Nobody's forced you to come on the channel and watch. Yeah, you're the ones coming in and commenting. Yeah, like no one's going over a top. Yeah, we're going 5 years out winning a single trophy, man. Like, we're allowed to have these concerns. And this is not the first time. Like, what the point is, what we've been seeing in preseason. I know you can't judge everything on preseason. Nobody's doing that. Yeah, because I've seen us win games 4-0 against Chelsea. I've seen us win games 5-1 against PSG. All right, and that led to nothing. But the point is, we're seeing the same old stuff that we've been seeing. Why we failed last season in many games, and that's the concern for us there. You know, so you know, if you guys in the chat saying, "Oh, you're overreacting," you know, what's this guy saying? Where's the other one? Hold on. This other guy saying, "Oh, head loss on the channel. We got semis and finished runners up in the most competitive league in the world." Yeah, this is your mental health.
Bro, look at real genuine people. James Dunlop. I mean, bring up, bro. We have great people here commenting, bro. We have great people, bro. People who know ball are commenting here. James Dunlop, 100% Drew. No one, bro. Bring up that chat, bro. Bring up that chat, 100%, bro. No one is immune from criticism as long as it's constructive criticism. No one is criticizing any player, but I mean, we have to talk about these things. You can't shut people up. You have to allow people vent about these things because, I mean, bro, I've been following this football club since I was a child, bro, and I'm an older guy now. You know, I've seen standards in this football club, and I've also seen us completely not win anything, bro. I love this football club. I've given my life to this football club. It's annoying to just see these things keep going on.
Yeah,
I mean, you can talk about mistakes, yeah, making the mistakes in preseason. I hear you. But again, if we do think that the preseason is also an avenue where we should be able to see our strengths, investigate our strengths, bring in players to harmonize seamlessly with the new players that we've gotten in, we ought to be seeing something different from how we played last season. So money back. So if you're saying that, oh yeah, David Raya should make mistakes, I hear you, bro. I completely hear you, and I'm not demonizing what you've just said. I actually think that's a valid point. But the problem with those things is that when they make those mistakes, do you now say that they are your number one? The answer is no. You would actually put in people that never made mistakes. You would actually embed them more into the Premiership season because they had such a good showing in the preseason. Because
Mm.
you cannot give someone who proved to have failed in a test and give him a goddamn lecturing job. You don't do that because he's goddamn failed. He's made
Yeah.
mistakes. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can talk about the whole mistake thing. I hear you. That's a valid. I mean, that's a valid one. But if Kepper is having a safe space and putting up performances that would make us say, you know what, yeah, Kepper hasn't made any big time mistakes. It saves a couple of penalties in this preseason. It looks sharper. It looks more in control. He has a license to move, but yet he's very disciplined when he moves out of his box. That's not the same thing we can say about the Dra right now. Why are we not allowed to say these things, my brother? Come on, man. In as
Yeah.
much as I
Yeah.
respect what you say, I mean, respect what other people feel
Exactly.
about it.
Exactly. Exactly, man. It's crazy, you know. Um, Going back to your question though about Diamond, right? For me, this kid's impressed me so much. Like, firstly, I feel like you just see this. Like, he's the type of player that gets you on the edge of your seat, Tony. Every time he comes off the bench, I remember the game against Newcastle, for example, right? Look who he's up against. They're physical side. Joe Linton, yeah, built physical player. Bruno Guimaraes in the midfield, physical guy. Yeah, Newcastle. We played them over the years. We know how physical they are, right? But that guy came in there, 15 years of age, by the way. The guy's year 10, by the way, people. If you're in the UK, he's not on his GCSEs yet, people. Right? And he's playing for our football club. Yeah,
Exactly,
that's
man.
that's how mad. That's mad. This kid's burst onto the scene, and he just gives that bit of energy. Yeah, that excitement. Every time he gets a ball, he tries to make something happen. Right? That's what I love about the kid. He's hunger. He's hunger when he gets a ball. And what I love about the kid as well, he makes the right decisions in the final third. You know, he knows what he's doing in the final third, and it's like a 15-year-old kid doing this. He deserves the opportunity. He deserves the opportunity, but at the same time, we've got to look at the other hand as well, Tony. I remember we had a very similar conversation last season when we spoke about, I think it was Skelly, right? You know, we can't force these players into the ground. We can't overplay these young players. Like, and this is what you were saying to me, you know, when we playing against Liverpool and all this. So, you know, it depends how you
But
really look at it.
money,
Like,
money. How
go
is
on, go on, go
Josh
on.
overhyping a 15-year-old? How is Josh? I mean,
See what I mean? It's like
bro, these things make
you
me
can't win with
mad.
these
How
people,
is
man.
Oh, how is he overhyping a 15-year-old? 15-year-old was one of our
We have
best
to overhype the
players
guy.
yesterday. He was the only shining light we had in the tunnel yesterday, apart from Mosquera yesterday. Money parks. I mean, see, I can understand if you trolling. I get that, but let's be very careful with what we're dishing out, bro. It's not
Ridiculous.
healthy, bro. It's
Yeah,
not
it's not
healthy,
healthy,
man.
man.
In what you just said, how has he overhyped a 15-year-old?
Yeah.
We're just saying it as he is. It's one shining light we had in that game yesterday, and seriously, that's a fact.
Mm.
That's a
Facts.
fact.
I'm this guy's acting like I've compared the guy to Messi or something. Like the way I'm going about it. What do you mean overhyping the guy? What do you mean? I'm not saying play the guy week in, week out. I'm saying the guy, when you perform like that for Arsenal Football Club at 15, yeah, do it more in 20 minutes than what Martinelli's done in 2 years, it seems like. Yeah, you deserve to get the opportunity. I'm not saying play the guy week in, week out. I'm aware you can't run these players into the ground. Yeah, we've done it in the past with players like Wilshere and all that. And other teams have done it in the past. I'm aware of that. Yeah, but this guy deserves. This guy's came in and looked one of our best players in pre-season. Even in a Tottenham game. Yeah, you saw the difference as soon as he came on. Energy lifted, right? He was actually having to go down that down his side on the right hand side, right? He was actually having a go, trying to take players on, trying to make something happen.
Take players on. Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work out, but he's 15, right? I'm not saying play the guy week in, week out. I'm saying the guy deserves some opportunities next season, whether that's having him on the bench for Premier League. If he can change the game, yeah. Say we've been like last season. We need something different against these low blocks, or we need a goal. Get him off the bench. give him 20 minutes, he seems to be like a game changer. So we're like, it's not overhyping. Like, I don't know where Tony, I don't get where these people get this narrative from, that overhyping these 15-year-old kids.
Bro, the same thing. I don't know where they're getting what they're watching, man. Bro, it's just Josh is just saying this. Is just saying it as it is. I mean, you have to herald these things, yeah. I mean, you have to talk about it. If a player like Max Doman at the age that is, bro, do you know what it means for a 15-year-old to completely make a public show of grown-ups people? I mean, my brother BBK Sports was talking yesterday, and he said something. He said, "You know what, Tony? Yeah, Joe Ellington and the punk," and that's true. I mean, did you see what he did to Joe Ellington in that game against Newcastle?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm not overhyping this stuff. Yeah, bro, just literally go back and look at what he did to Joe Ellington. Completely made a complete mess. Bro, he completely made a complete mess out of him. And that's no punk.
Yeah.
That's a strong guy. Yeah, a player that could actually just literally just take 1, 2, 3, 4 players, stack them along and completely ruffle them up. And you know what? Yeah, even since last season, yeah, he's been attending training with the senior players, even at the age of 14. Bro, I got pictures and videos, yeah, showing Max Doman, yeah, personal videos showing Max Doman training, yeah, completely making a public show of Arsenal senior players in training. All of them on their knees, yeah, bro, literally dribbling all of them to the pole. Yeah, that's how technically gifted that player is. And I'm sorry, man, it might hurt people, yeah, it might hurt us, yeah. But I would just say this: how come is a 15-year-old Arsenal's most technically gifted player in the whole goddamn team?
Yep.
I mean, do you agree that Max Doman is the best dribbler that we have in this team right now? Bro, I mean, I'm not overhyping anything, but I mean, do you agree, yeah, like literally, that this guy is, I mean, he's the best dribbler we have out there in the team? Do you agree to that?
I mean, yeah, in terms of, because I'm trying to, anyone in the chat want to give some players to, if you think is better than him, then please do. But what player do you look in our current team right now and you say is sort of on that level in terms of, you know, how well Dalman can actually dribble? Because like when this guy, as I said, when the guy gets the ball, right? I've never had it since probably a player like Alexis Sanchez, a player like that, right? You're on your edge of your seat every time he gets the ball.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my, all right, it gives that energy. Maybe I'd say to an extent, Saka gave us that sometimes, right? But with Saka, we've seen it now. The guy gets about what, three players on him. He gets tripled up on every single game. It seems like they target him every single game because they know he's a guy in the attack to make something happen, right? But with Dalman, right? Yeah, I can't. Anyone in the chat or anyone want to give any player alongside him? I think you're right, Tony. I think he's one, you know, on the ball, one of our best technical players. I really do. So you know, there's that there. But
he's one of the best. I mean, he's one of the bro. He's one of the. I'm tempted to say he's the best technically gifted players that we have in the team, because I'm failing right now to recognize that Odegaard is better than him. I fail to recognize that. I don't think so. I think it's far more better than Odegaard. I think it's far more better than Martinelli. I think he's more smarter than Trossard. He literally is more better than Noni Madueke. Bro, I mean, I'm not reaching in all this thing. I mean, it's facts. I've seen him play. And I recognize a technically gifted player when I see one. I mean, it just reminds me of Santi Catola, someone who could just play through that middle and just cut defenses open and break low block teams. And sincerely, that's one of the biggest problems that Arsenal would face. We don't just have that midfielder that would completely just take apart low block teams, dribble through the middle, cave them open, and just find that eye for that pass and get it across to a point man. Now that we have Victor Gyokeres, it's key. It's key. But again, to lower the expectations this season on Max Doman, it's very important. It boils down to the same fact. It's very, very, very important we go get Eze because he's a more
Yeah.
experienced player. The same thing that Max Doman would give us down that right hand side is the same thing that Eze would give us through the middle. He could also
Mm.
meddle into the politics that we have in that left hand side because, like I've told you, we could as well just have a hologram down there. It could help us out down that left hand side. If we decide to switch things up, it could just throw away Odegaard, push him out of the pitch, yeah, tuck him down in that number 10 position, yeah, and you can maybe put a hologram or Martinelli down there through the left hand side. I don't care. You can just tactically move Eze from side to side. You can actually just change. Is a multi-dimensional player. You could cut through that left-hand side, cut into the 18-yard box. His set pieces are also something that works out for him real well. He knows the box. He knows how to score goals. He knows how to cut in through the middle. He knows how to cut in through the wings. He would even more so help us out down that right-hand side when Bukayo Saka is tired and can't even engineer anything down that right hand side because he's that kind of mobile player, mobile 21st century midfielder that can be able to switch lanes and switch sides and give you, I mean, give teams, yeah, that decide to keep a mid block and a low block a proper problem. He's a chaotic guy, and that's why I'm crying. I'm crying right here. I'm begging Arsenal, please go for Eze. Please, if you have any
Mm.
shred of respect for the Arsenal fans, you will close that deal right now for Eze. Because if we go into this next season with Odegaard, oh my people, we are gonna be crying. Bro, I'm not taking anything from the quality of Odegaard. I'm just saying he needs help. I'm saying he needs help because on a good day, Odegaard can do Odegaard things. Yeah, by no means am I saying it's completely garbage. Yeah, but at this point, when we're in need of creativity, you just have to, Mikel Arteta, please just take the shame pill. Just admit it that your project has failed with Odegaard and just move on to the next one. Yeah, there's no shame in that. The board has already reinvested in you. They've showed faith in you. Go and bring in Eze. Declare that Odegaard project in that number 10 as a failed project. Bring in Eze to help us out because that's the only way we. But the manager also has to take, certain responsibility. Odegaard is his guy. Odegaard is his
Mm.
guy. He decided to spend on Fabio Vieira $40 million, and West Ham are struggling to even think of buying him. Mikel Arteta should take responsibility for these failures too. He should take responsibility for them. So the only way he's going to take responsibility for them is to admit that he has failed in those acquisitions and just go and bring in Eze. He needs help. SOS. We need someone to come in and gift passes down to Victor Gyokeres, who's one of the most little strikers. That's just the only way we're going to have anything done this season.
100%. Let's get into it, man. Let's move to Eze, Tony, because Romano's saying that Palace still expect us to make an offer for Eze, despite 6-8 million release scores expired today. So he had a release clause, Tony, right? 6-8 million we could have got for a guy, which is good money for Eze, man. But now that's expired. So now Palace, they can value him whatever they want. And you got to think about it as well. Like they got some big players that could be moving on. I think they are still playing European football, maybe Conference League now because they couldn't get Europa. But yeah, they are losing. I mean, Adam Walton may move on. Gade, their centre back, may move on as well. So they're going to do everything, of course, as a team and as you would to keep Eze. But this is an absolute no-brainer, Tony. You know, because this guy, 100%, even if he does play on the left wing. Now, this is my opinion. I don't know what you think about this, Tony, anyone else thinks, but for me, this may sound, oh, you're greedy. I would sign Eze as his natural position in attacking midfield, and I'll get another left winger on top of Eze. I'd sign Eze and another left winger, whether that's someone like a Rafael Leao, I don't know, like a Lookman, whoever it may be, right? Someone on the left. So you have a proper. I know Eze can
No,
play on the left as well.
let's forget about. Josh. Josh. Let's forget about all these foreign players. I mean, like, what about the players we have in the league? How about
Yeah,
James
no,
Gordon? Keep with me. How about
yeah,
James
yeah, yeah.
Gordon? Forget about this
Anthony,
Rodrigo. Bro,
Anthony
Arsenal is not
Gordon.
going to go spend 70 million pounds bringing in Rodrigo. I mean, let's be real. We're
No, we ain't getting
Arsenal fans.
Rodrigo. I don't even think we're gonna get left winger. I think we're gonna get Eze, and
Bro,
that's it.
let's just go and get Gordon to the park. How about
Yeah,
that? Because
that's a,
all
that's
this,
a good shout.
bro, there is no way Arsenal is going to pay 90 million pounds for Rodrigo. To be very sincere with you, and even this Liao you're talking about, I don't even really think it's going to come into this league and whip up something. He might be a cool looking player, you know, in AC Milan, but I
Mm.
don't really think he has an it factor to really hit it big. So instead of having all this Rodrigo, because if we even go for Rodrigo, imagine we go, Josh,
No, I
imagine
don't
we
think we're
go for
getting
him
him. No, we're not getting him.
down the left side, yeah? Imagine we go for him. Do you know what Real Madrid would demand in return? That's
Mm.
why Arsenal's not going to the table to discuss any kind of deal for Rodrigo because
Mm.
they're asking for Saliba. And
Mm.
in no way is Arsenal ready to engage Real Madrid in any talks at all. So forget about that Rodrigo coming. He's coming nowhere. He's not coming to Arsenal. Arsenal have not talked about him. It's all, you know, garbage news. It's all messed up journals looking for clickbait money out
Yeah,
there.
we're not
Not
getting
talked about
Rodrigo. No
Rodrigo.
chance. Nah, we will not get Rodrigo
No,
at all.
completely no.
But I'm with you,
And I
Tony.
don't
I
even
like,
think
yeah,
Arsenal should go
go
for
to the
Rodrigo.
Premier League right now and look for the Premier League talent right now. Like the Premier League players right now, we're in the Premier League. We're already doing it. Obviously, Eze fits into that. He's been at Palace for many, many years. Big game player as well. Look at him in the FA Cup final, Tony. You know, every time he plays against Arsenal as well, always causes us to, you know, when we play Palace, I always think, right, Eze the whole time. We got to watch out for Eze. He's that type of player, man. And yeah, you know, he can play, you know, on the left wing. I know he'll play there for Palace and you can use him there, but I agree. You get a left winger in as well at the same time, and you can go to the Premier League, as you said, Tony. Look in the Premier League right now. You know, like I feel like we're already missing out on a few. Like look at Kudus, who just went for Tottenham. I would have taken Kudus in a
Yeah,
heartbeat, still, Tony.
that looks like a
You
good
know,
signing, isn't
we
it?
missed out on him now.
I mean, he's strong. I mean, he's a brute physically. I mean, look at the way and manner Kudus was pushing our players and bullying our players. And I mean, he's just that physical presence that you need in that wing. And I mean, of course, you could talk about him not being prolific down that wing area, but he offers you something different. I mean, bro. But again, I'm not here to hype up Tottenham Hotspur players. You know, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I mean, you could after that game yesterday, you just see what we're missing. We're missing some certain physical brutes in that team, but you know, we'll just let that slide. But don't fuck up this left hand side. Let's go for Gordon. How about that? Go drop the cash they want for Gordon. Bring in AJ too to go through the middle as an attacking midfielder and see this team cook. To be very sincere with you, I don't even think we need Isaac. People, we don't even need Isaac to come to the bro. Why do we need Isaac when we got the most little striker, bro? Uh, Victor Gyokeres outscored Isaac and Ekitike last season combined.
Mm.
Why do we need Isaac here, people? People, don't allow me to start going into numbers, yeah, because you're gonna get bored of me. So I mean, he outscored Isaac and outscored Ekitike combined last season. So we don't need him. What we need down here is a left-sided winger because we have holograms down there, and then we just need an attacking midfielder who could switch with Odegaard at any time we like. at our convenience. And that's what Eze will do for us. So, I mean, at worst, even if we don't get Gordon or any other person, let's make sure it's Eze because he could play, in multi-dimensional roles. And again, he's also a modern midfielder. Is that kind of guy that could actually tactically switch roles immediately. You don't know where it's coming from. He could just drip from that left-hand side, interchange with whomever we have in that left-hand side. He can drift across that left wing, come back, cutting in left centre mid. It could drift down to the right. I mean, bro, look at Vitina. Look at how is, bro. Bro, we're really missing something, man. We're really missing something. We just need that it factor in an attacking midfield
Yeah.
to be bringing to this football club. It just hurts me, guys. It hurts me. Yeah. Because you know what we need, and then we're just dancing about and just beating about the bush, and then we just completely lose out of these deals that we should get done. Eze, no brainer. Let's get that done ASAP. But again, I do think that Crystal Palace will listen to Arsenal. I think the player wants Arsenal. I think he's going to come. But do you see any potential issues with us getting in, Josh?
With not getting Eze do over the line. Do you know what it is? Part of me thinks I think we'll get it done, Tony. But I think this will be our only addition now for the rest of the window. It'll be Eze and no one else. And I feel like I can drag on all the way to the end of the window, sort of deadline day, last month, last couple of weeks of the window. Because I look at it like I've looked more into the deal as well. Palace won 35 million up front as a first payment anyway. And you know what it's like, Arsenal don't really like doing these flipping upfront money, like we do it all in installments, don't we? Or like add-ons and all that. Look how long the Gyokeres deal took. And even like with some certain deals, it's like with Madueke, like we had add-ons on that one as well. So that's why it may drag on a little bit. But I honestly see this, and I hope I'm wrong. I can see Madueke as a left winner. I aren't set playing as left winner next season for the left, and just Eze coming in on his own.
Josh, I saw his numbers down the left for Chelsea, man. And bro, it's nothing bro, don't even look at those numbers, bro. It's completely horrible, bro. I mean, it's like a horror movie. I mean,
I still don't get the signing, to be honest, bro.
Let's respect ourselves. Yeah. Let's don't further drag the name of Arsenal down the toilet. Yeah. Let's just allow him be that backup for Bukayo Saka, and get us into more dangerous positions down that right-hand side. And we also do have Waneri who could come in and help us out down there. We have Max Doman who could help us out down there. So we have squad depth and we have replacement down that right-hand side. Yeah. But we need a natural left winger. I mean, I saw the numbers for Noni Madueke down the left-hand side. Of course, Modric had a drug-related issue, taking PEDs or whatever. I don't know whatever he was involved in, but after that, Chelsea needed someone who would multitask and help them out down the left-hand side. But yeah, he was just decent, but the numbers were horrible. I mean, it was horrible down that left-hand side for Noni Madueke. But the numbers suddenly, progressed geometrically when he played in that right-hand side. So let's talk him down there in that right-hand side. That's his wheelhouse. Let's don't take anything away from that. And go and look for natural, and that's the problem with the manager. He likes putting square pegs in round holes. Just go and get a left winger, a natural left winger. We don't need to do the same thing we did with Thomas Partey, where we have predominantly one of our best midfielders and is playing right back. No, go and get a seasoned left winger and tuck him down there. Don't do any other thing. Just go down there to that left-hand side and be our guy down there. And get Ace also, who would help out through the middle as an attacking midfielder. and help us out down that left-hand side in case whomever we get in that left wing gets injured. I mean, AJ can help out down there. So it's just simple. We're just two signings away that could be the difference between us, Josh, becoming English champions and us coming for a record second time yet again. More cries.
We can make history, can't we? Finishing 4 times in a row, second.
And more
We
pain
don't want
for
that.
us.
We don't want that, man. I'm gonna ask. Put this question towards you, right? Bertas came in the window so far, right? I think he signed six players now, if I'm not wrong. Kepa, 5 million. Madueke, obviously, both from Chelsea. Norgard, Mosquera, Gyokeres, Zubamendi. So they're the incomings so far. I think we both agree we still need a few more incomings. But then we look to the outgoings now. We're not really sold a player yet. There's still a lot of players, Zinchenko, Vieira, Lokonga, these types of players. I'm probably missing a few. Nelson, they need to move on. And then the new deals as well. He's got 1 year. He's signed as a new contract. Great news. Gabriel, great news. We still need Saliba, Saka there as well. So right now, with the stuff he's done, what are you rating the transfer window out of 10? So right now. And what does it need for you to push the rating up higher for you? What's left to do?
You know what? Yeah, I'm not going to be sensational about this, mostly because of the loss yesterday. I'm just going to be frank, yeah, because I've seen lots of transfer windows. I've done transfer window shows with you. I've done with my brother, Oregon Guna. God bless
He's
him.
in the chat now, man.
I've
Big
done
down in the chat.
window shows. Oh, is Oregon Guna in the chat? Oh,
He's in
big
the
ups,
building,
man.
He's in the building. Come on, big up down.
That's my brother. That's my brother. My friend, my brother. And also the Southern Gunu. Also, I've done transfer shows with him, and I've literally seen us go without signings in some transfer windows. I've literally seen us just bring Trossard across the line when we needed to win the league. So I mean, we can cry from here to there, and nothing would happen. But the thing is that we've brought in one of the most lethal strikers. That counts for something. So I'm literally going to give them 4 points just for that Gyokeres signing alone. We've been able to bring in Zubamendi. I rate Zubamendi, even if many Arsenal fans are still doubting him. I rate Zubamendi highly, and I think he'll come good. Might not be the Partey replacement just yet in terms of what Thomas Partey has given to this football club, and the mode and the way and the dynamism through which Thomas Partey plays in. But I think he's going to come close to that in his first season when he fully gets a grip of that defensive midfield area. When he plays with us, I really rate him. Suddenly, that Kepa signing that people were laughing about, including me, and mocked 5 million acquisition of Kepa. Right now, to be very sincere with you, it's not looking funny anymore because of what David Raya is doing right now. So suddenly, we that were scoffing on that signing, suddenly have to. We have to take a hard look in the mirror right now and actually question our number one goalkeeper after some horrible gaffes in preseason alone. So suddenly that signing becomes a very important one with Kepa at the helms of affairs. And he's decent. Again, don't throw away that we just brought in a right-sided a center back in Mosquera. I mean, you did see, I've scouted this guy for a long time. I know how he plays. Bro, do you know what it means for you to be 21 years of age and have 90 full-fledged appearances in Spanish flight? 90 appearances, and you're under 21. Spanish international. I mean, bro, these numbers are crazy. His tackle is tackle accuracy, his aerial drills, both ground and in the air, are over the roof. This guy is literally a plus brute that I've seen. and we brought him, and with what I've seen, that guy is he's gonna be leading the line for Arsenal in seasons to come. So when you look at Mosquera for what it is, when you look at Gyokeres, when you look at Zubimendi, you just have to give Arsenal a 6/10 in terms of signing. If we do add Eberichi Eze, yeah, that makes it an automatic 8. And if we do go and add a James Gordon to it, that makes it a 9. You know, but we also have to differentiate the squad on one hand and Mikel Arteta on one hand, and understand that our problems might not just really be the squad per se. It might just really be the manager who is actually handling the squad.
Great point.
So, yeah, man. Because if we bring in an Eze and we bring in a James Gordon and we don't get over the line with those players, I'm very sure there will be no top gunner out there who would have any excuses about what we're talking about. I mean, there will be no Arsenal fan who wouldn't believe it that the problem is coming from Mikel Arteta, despite what he has done for the football club. You have to recognize what he has done. I understand that we were in a dark place, and he helped us out. He got us out from that dark place that we were in, and got changing it. But again, it doesn't mean that he would be the one to take us to the promised land, and that's what many fans don't really understand. It doesn't. You could have helped us out. You could have helped sanitize the place, but it doesn't mean that you have what it got to actually get us over the line. So these are the facts I want people to recognize. But again, let's just see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. Because the board is trying to, they're trying to corner Mikel Arteta. This is what I think. And if they go and bring in Eze and maybe a Gordon, I sense they want to close the coffin on Mikel Arteta. So if he doesn't perform, if he doesn't win the big one, then eyes wouldn't go straight up to the board no more, because the board they've given him a backup center back. They've given him a backup goalkeeper. They've given him one of the most little strikers in the whole of Europe. If they bring in an Eze, an attacking midfielder who knows what it is to actually be an attacking midfielder in the league, and if they go invest money with what I'm hearing, if they go and invest money in Anthony Gordon, that pretty much closes the box and closes in on Mikel Arteta. Sir, what have you done with our investment in you? And no fan will look to the board. No fan would complain, because everything you've asked for has been given to you. So now it will now be based on the manager to actually win us the big one.
Absolute facts. Yeah, I'm with you so far. Maybe a 6 as well, out of 10 for this window. But it can go up. It can go up, as you rightly said. We get a few more additions in. Sell some players as well. The issue with the selling players is going to be. I've got to feel a little bit for Berta, because you look at the wages, the players which we're trying to get rid of, Tony, they're on, and are the clubs going to pay these wages for the players that we're trying to sell? And we know when it comes to selling for Arsenal as well, we can't sell players at all. We've been so poor at that. Let's just be real with it, people. You can't tell us otherwise. We can't sell players. So I feel the better in that sense, because what team's going to buy this player who's on mad wages? And I look at it right now, who's actually been linked with a move away, other than Reece Nelson and maybe Zinchenko at the moment. But they're still like Lokonga. Who's going to want this guy right now? The Fabio Vieira is another one.
Bro,
that needs to go. So,
bro, see,
yeah, go on.
Josh, and thank God you just brought up that issue. See, Josh, let me make you cry right now. Yeah, Sunderland, who just, they just Sunderland people in the chat. Listen, Sunderland, yeah, went to Bayer Leverkusen and asked them for Granit Xhaka. People, just listen. Ask them for Granit Xhaka. Do you know how much Sunderland paid for Granit Xhaka, people? Josh, do you know how much Granit Xhaka is coming to Sunderland for? If you have
I
any idea,
presume it was like, I presume it was cheap. It's cheap, man, surely.
that's about
How much was it?
nearly 18 million pounds. That's how much Sunderland paid to unveil Granit Xhaka, who has left the football club like about 2 seasons ago. Do you know how much we sold
Yeah.
Granit Xhaka by Leverkusen? Do you have any idea how much?
Probably about 10 million now in Arsenal, 12 million. I swear it was nothing for Xhaka.
Oh my God,
Mate.
bro. Arsenal, I'm doing deals, sales. Oh my day, bro. We need to sanitize the system. If Bayer Leverkusen is getting 17.5 million pounds plus add-ons for a Granit Xhaka that we sold out to them, bro, no laws of diminishing returns with all these European teams doing business. No, you pay top dollar, you pay top pounds coming for their players. But yet we cannot be able to ship out Rhys Nelson, who was, by the way, one of our best players out there yesterday. We couldn't even ship him out.
And that tells you what you need to know, doesn't it, man? That tells you what you need to know. If he's one of our best players,
sell him for a decent price. People don't even want him for 5 million from Arsenal.
Yeah.
But Sunderland is willing to pay 17.5 million pounds for a player with dish like about 2 seasons ago. Bro, what is going on here? We can't even get Zinchenko out of the football club with a decent recoupment of any of our money we spent on these clowns we have in this team. Fabio Vieira, $40 million spent on him, and my bro, no one even wants him. West Ham just put them on their short list. We can't even do business with them. We can't even acquire players like this Eze, yeah? When we're going for Eze, if maybe we had all these players on the fringes, yeah, and we know how to do business, we just throw in Fabio Vieira as a sweetener to Crystal Palace. Throw in Lokonga as a sweetener. God damn it. Throw in Nelson. Give them the 3 players, all for free, and give us Eze. And we also can pay 20 million pounds. How about that? We can do that. And also pay their wages too. Bro, we have this garbage all littered in our football club, and we can't even sanitize the system. Oh my days, man. This thing's hurt me, man.
It goes all the way back though, man. It goes all the way back to when we sign these players and then we put them on these ridiculous wages. And then now we're in this situation again where, we can't sell. I think I said this, I'm bored of saying it, but our highest ever sold player, Tony, was Oxlade-Chamberlain. And that was how much? 35 million pounds. That's our highest.
35 million, yeah.
That's our highest, Tony. 35 million, that's our highest.
The numbers that Sunderland bought Granit Xhaka back with to the Premiership completely, bro, it sheds a big light into how Arsenal's transfer dealings have been. We've been shocking with ourselves. Horrible. We don't like doing business the right way. Bayer Leverkusen just showed us how to do business. Sporting Lisbon just showed us how to be shrewd, how to do business the shrewd way. But we don't learn from this thing. Yeah. But anyway, Andre Becker is not going to sanitize the system all of a sudden. He needs time. So he's new. I believe in him. If there's anyone that could actually pull off something amazing from the mess and the caucus that we have down there, in that boardroom, it's Andre Becker. He has the power to actually change these things.
Yeah, I mean, with Berta, listen, I've been, as I said, I still think there's some work to do, Tony, with Berta, but so far it's so good for him. I do like, even before though, Tony, like we knew about this guy. Yeah, this guy actually was, he had a CV at, look how many years at Atletico Madrid for. 13 years with Simeone. Look at the players he signed at Atletico Madrid. Some of the strikers he brought in. David Villa, Luis Suarez, Griezmann, like these types of players, right? Alvarez, last season as well. So I was always confident with
Mm.
better, but I I think so far so good for him, but there's still a few more additions he needs to do. And if he get the contracts done as well, like that'll be a big thing because we know Tony, Real Madrid, they're still there for Saliba. They're always going to be there. Like it's Saliba. They've been looking at it for years now. So if he can get a deal done with him, Saka as well, new contract, then the window is going to be one of the best that we've seen. But let's be real, how many windows we have, Tony, right? Where we just don't do what's required. How many times we finish the window and we say we're still short in that position, or oh no, the window's not good, not been good enough.
Did you see
We
how
say it too many
much?
times.
Did you see how much Chelsea sold Felix for to Saudi Arabia?
Exactly, bro.
Bro,
Exactly.
you check those numbers. And then you just see that bro, Arsenal have been committing crimes, mostly with ourselves. We've been committing serious crimes against the football club, against our name. If Felix is going for that amount of money, and that guy, bro, I don't know what he has done in the Premiership. But look at the amount of money he's got. And of course, if you're saying, oh, it's Saudi Arabia, then God damn it, sell this players to Saudi Arabia. Get
I
money
know
for them.
exactly.
Because frankly, we need money to reinvest into the team. So it doesn't have to be Germany. It doesn't actually have to be it doesn't have to be in the Premiership. I mean, sell them off to Saudi Arabia. We don't need them anyway. Just
Mm.
sell them off. I mean, sell Zinchenko off to Saudi Arabia. We don't need him down here. Get good amount of money for him. I mean, it's good and okay to say, oh, it's Saudi Arabia, but yeah, you have the chance to sell this player to Saudi Arabia and get the Arabian money. How about that? And reinvest the money into the squad. Now that we need Eze, now that we need Gordon, I mean, what is this? The way Arsenal does these things, yeah, it hurts. I mean, it hurts me. Like literally, it hurts. And you just ask, why do people really doing this business? Martinelli, right now, I would sell. Like I said, it's better we put a hologram down there, down the left-hand side. I know we have no other, we don't have anyone down there on the left-hand side. Sell him to Saudi Arabia. Get good money for him. And go get us a left winger who actually knows what the hell he's doing. How about that? And keep us in a competitive edge to go for the league title. Coming second 3 times is not good enough. We need to win the big one. And I don't care. I don't care what sort of Arsenal fan you are. If you don't think winning is good, you must like winning, bro. I've supported this club my whole life. If you don't like winning, good for you. I'm not criticizing you if you don't like to win. However, when I feel that my club should win, don't laugh at me. Don't critique me, because I want my football club to win, because I want us to win the Premier League. Don't make us look like dumb asses when we're talking about these things, because these things
Mm.
are going to be the difference between us winning the league and between us coming second yet again and failing the fans, and making this younger generation watching football just completely be in pain.
Yeah.
Do you actually think about the young ones watching this game, watching Arsenal, who are in love with Arsenal, and they're watching these things, and they're watching their team after reinvestment into the football club being beaten by Tottenham Hotspurs in Hong Kong, lifting a title in Hong Kong
Yeah.
and displaying it everywhere. And mind you, you can laugh at what they've won in Hong Kong, but I mean, they won a trophy last season, innit?
Mm.
They won the second biggest trophy. The second biggest important European Cup competition last season. That's what they did. So we can be here and laugh all we want, but they're winning and we're not. And it literally hurts when your biggest rivals are there winning titles and we're just here, just trying to breathe. Not good enough, man. Things need to change.
Absolute facts, mate. Yeah, absolute facts. Big window ahead still. Obviously, not that long away now, Tony, till the season. Man United first game of the season, man. We got Villarreal Wednesday, and then we got Bilbao on the Saturday, and then that's that. We're back to business, man. Premier League, and Tony, you've seen our start, right? You've seen the games we've got to play. The first 5 to 6 games. Man United, Old Trafford, Leeds, newly promoted side, tough game at home. Liverpool at Anfield. We've got to rock up to Anfield with the new players, right? Man City's
Yeah.
in there. Newcastle's in there as well. Listen, it's going to be
I
interesting
mean,
to see what happens in that start, man.
it's going to be a tough season, man, Josh. It's going to be a tough season. However, I don't think that we are going to line up the same way we lined up against Tottenham Hotspurs. I mean, I know Mikel Arteta is foolish, but he can't be that stupid. I mean, this is
We can't.
this is where this is where I want to see. You know what? Yeah, I know we have a foolish manager. I want to see the extent of his stupidity
Mm.
when we play against Manchester United. I want to see if he actually puts Kai Havertz in that number 9 position. I literally want to see how stupid he can be. Bro, he can't be that stupid to leave a 65 million pounder on the bench and, and put Kai Havertz just to prove to us how good and how muscled, how chiseled Havertz is. Bro, this is bonkers. I'm just waiting for that one. He definitely can't be that stupid, So I'm waiting for it. I don't think Nordgaard will be in our midfield to start the game. So that midfield is gonna change. And again, see Josh. Oh my God, we see Josh. Dreadful performance from Declan Rice yesterday. I mean, he looked drab. Bro, please just let it be the atmospheric pressure down there in Hong Kong because he looked drab yesterday. Another player who completely shocked me with his performances was Benjamin White. What has happened to
Yeah,
Benjamin?
he looks rusty, man,
Oh
doesn't
my
he?
days.
And Timber's still
Bro,
injured, isn't he?
bro, even if see, yeah, I don't even know Benjamin White as someone that that's a tactical genius, yeah. But he used to be someone that actually still knows how to tackle. He's still a tough guy. I mean, he's lost his toughness. The only thing he
Mm.
was doing was just trying to push players around in corner kicks. Is that what is left in his game now? I mean, I'm looking at the development of the players in this team, and I mean, it's nothing to write home about, man. I mean, Declan Rice, I mean, we need consistent performances from him, but I mean, when you keep looking at these cases and keep regurgitating them, it sounds bad, yeah, but you know that those are the important areas that's actually plaguing your team. And when we stand up as a team and actually just make those changes, yeah, tweak the
Mm.
formation, tweak how we play, change it, do something differently, not the back pass, sideways back passing. No, actually attack. Yeah, actually take on players. Actually switch things up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, actually tell David Raya to stay in its freaking post. I mean, let's change. Let's do things differently. I mean, that's not something that should count for something.
Facts. That has to happen as well. He has to change it around next season. Otherwise, we'll be in big trouble if we're playing the same way. That first October, November period, September, we'd be in big trouble if we keep playing the same way we're playing. So surely he's got to be able to adapt, man. Come on, like seriously. And you're right. We're like with some other players like Declan Rice. He's not looked himself, has he at all? You know, White's still looking rusty, and I look at it now. Timber's coming back from injury, but he's not 100% yet. Timber, I think he had to have operation. So I don't know if Mosquera, because I don't know if you know this, Tony. Mosquera plays a right. He can play right back as well as a centre back. It wouldn't surprise me if we could
Yeah,
see if Ben White's still acting a
I
bit
have,
rusty. It wouldn't surprise
I
me
have
if we
no
see
problems
Mosquera.
with Mosquera. I have no problems with Mosquera. I mean, I just saw my friend Darren Sullivan on my channel, writing about why we needed Mosquera. Again, I would like to defer with you, Darren. I think we do need a Mosquera because when you look at what is going on with Real Madrid right now, you would fancy them to come knocking for Saliba. And I don't want to be playing catch up while we lose one of the best centre backs that we have to Real Madrid. We all know that when Real Madrid come knocking, that's a different knock. It's a knock, 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 knock. We want the player. Tap, tap, boom. What do you want? Get out of the football club. Same thing with Arnold. And right now, Liverpool have to bring in Frimpong, that high risk signing because it's coming from a foreign club. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know if he would replicate what Arnold totally gave them in Liverpool, and that's a big shoe to fill. So definitely, you do need this replacement to come in time to be able to, kind of like just fit in seamlessly. Then, if they want to get him in January, you're on solid ground. So I'm not gonna shit on that signing of Mosquera. And again, I like Mosquera. I've watched him play. I think he's a great player, and I do think, and again, is one of these young 6 foot plus players that knows how to tackle. He knows how to defend. He understands the basics, and he has a footballing brain. You could just see it with the way he played yesterday, and I've seen him. I mean, play at Valencia, 90 full-fledged senior appearances for Valencia. I mean, it counts for something. I don't want to be gobsmacked when Real Madrid comes calling for Saliba by January, and we're
Yeah,
out here crying for a replacement. We have someone there
yeah,
who plays a cross centre backs position, a specialist with the right foot. He plays in right centre back, and you could also use him as a right back. Mostly with what has happened with Jurien Timber. I mean, Josh, oh my days, bro, we have lots of problems in this football club. Josh, you remember the interview that Jurien Timber did when he was saying that he
yeah.
actually
The
played.
injury thing. Yeah,
Bro, towards the end of the season, Mikel Arteta put in that guy's life on the line. So I mean, in one space, you can ask, why are we bringing in Mosquera? Well, that's part of the reason why we need to bring someone like a Mosquera. Because when Mikel Arteta runs Jurien Timber to the ground, we have someone who could actually come in and just seamlessly just help us out down there. How about that?
facts. Big up Oregon Goon, man like Dow. Big up Dow for the kind super chat,
Big
my
up
guy.
Down, man. Down my guy.
That's your guy as well, Tony,
Down my
man.
guy.
Yeah. Bless up Dow. It's disgusting to
That's
lose
the
to
Down.
Spurs. Facts. I don't care about a friendly. It's not friendly against them, is it? Nothing will really change with all the pulling the strings and still playing the ball to the right. It's too predictable. Absolutely spot on, man. Absolutely spot on. It's why I listen. I would have got last season dreadful, absolutely dreadful, week in week out dreadful. It's why I say get Eze in. Yeah, playing where Odegaard is, and as Tony said, you stay in the Premier League if you wanted to, but go and get another left winger on top of that as well. Yeah, because if Odegaard drop, and the thing is, I don't see Odegaard getting dropped because Arteta loves him, right? He's a captain. He should, for me, I'll give it someone else, like a Rice or like a Gabriel, someone like that, right? But Arteta's not going to drop Odegaard anytime soon, people. Yeah, I can maybe see us getting Eze playing on the left wing, something like that, or yeah, whatever it's going to be. But yeah, you are spot on, mate. Yeah, it's so predictable. That left side as well. We always in Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly does his thing. I rate him so highly, but he's always trying to invert, always inverting. We get nothing. There's no overlap on the left side like we do on the right sometimes with Ben White. There's nothing on the left side, right? And then, as you said as well, even in like Rice can't really. Rice is a machine, right? But he can't. Is Rice really good at creating big chances, for example? You know, is he? We talk about him playing in left eight. Is he good enough? You know, sort of getting in those positions, attacking positions, and being that sort of piece to like unlock the attack. You know, to unlock someone on the left, for example. Like, to be honest, Xhaka did it in his last season really well. I don't see the same with Rice. You know, Rice is a fantastic player, but is he good enough in terms of his like passing, like forward passing and creating the big chances? I don't think he does that enough for me. So that's got to be changed as well. I think overall, just more, you got to be able to play more centrally as well. It's got to
Yeah.
be able to run it more centrally because that's going to suit Gyokeres as well. The amount of times I see Gyokeres for Sporting, you know, and he tried it a little bit in the Tottenham game where he makes those runs in behind, right?
Yeah.
There's one time he made it in Tottenham and we didn't play him through. We played him either sideways or I think I can't remember who it was. It might have been Zubimendi. He turned back or something. Like that one moment, you got to play him more centrally as well. So there's a lot to change, man. You know, because you are right. It's too predictable, man. It's so predictable, and teams are going to suss it out like they did last season. Hence the
Exactly,
amount of drop
man.
we got.
They're gonna find us out. It has been the same story for 3 seasons now. And when you look at that game, of course, I do know it's preseason, but sometimes these preseason games usually just foretell how good or how bad your team looks. And you know, it could also foretell if you've changed some certain habits. One thing I saw in that game is that we've not changed the habits of pass sideways passing, pass back. I mean, bro, I mean, you could literally see it that that habit is still there. Pass back, sideways passing. Bro, we need to move the ball forward. How about progressing play? How about encroaching into enemy territory with
Mm,
lightning speed? How about caving up low block teams from the middle of the park? Take players along with you, open up teams, and actually do get passes across to the most little striker that we've signed up in God knows since how many years that we've needed one. So I mean, you need to do these things. That overhead loop passes from over the top passes from Zubimendi and Martin Odegaard won't suffice for anything
mm,
with
yeah.
teams with extreme low blocks. It can't get us, it can't take us nowhere. We also need players that could cut through the middle and open up teams and commit the defenders and midfielders alike. Open up and stretch them completely and open them up. That's why we need Eze. I keep banging on that point why we need Eze in this team,
Mm.
you know. And
Facts.
Odegaard
No
is
brainer.
the big culprit of that sideways passing. I mean, he is everything Max Doman isn't. I mean, when you see the ball go straight to Max Doman, yeah, I mean, you can see, you know, if you were a footballing brain, automatically you know what he's going to do. He wants to take on. I mean, he wants to take on players. You could see it. It's there,
Yeah.
bro. People. He wants to take on players. The other God wants to dress the ball around. He wants to take 30 touches with the ball. He wants to snot on his hands and, and, and rub it all over his hair. He wants to dress the ball. He wants to take it sideways. Bro, what is all this nonsense? Just pass the ball. Just do the right thing. Bro, people, bro, just pass the ball. Pass the ball.
Exactly.
And he slows the tempo. He slows the game more than I like. Bro, he slows the tempo so much. It becomes drowsy when you're watching these things. Yeah. Just tag along, pass the ball, loop it over, actually do something. He is everything that Max Doman isn't.
Mm.
And that's why we're having raving reviews for Max Doman, even from rival fans. They like the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Facts. Absolute facts. Listen, Tony, we've been going hour and 50 minutes, man. You know, when me and Tony link up people, you know, we say how it is in it, you know. So it goes on and on and on. But it's been an absolute pleasure, man. It's great to have you back doing this show together. Of course, we're going to do this more consistently, people. So next one will be on Tony's channel and then back on mine. And we keep rotating it as the season starts as well. We're doing watch ons together and all that, people. So, yeah, Tony, great to have you back, my friend. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please, Tony, shout out your channel. You know, what stuff you got coming up tonight. And thank you so much for coming on, as always, man.
Yeah. See, people in the chat, yeah. See, you have to help me out the same way you've helped my brother Josh. Please go to my channel right now and as we speak and go and subscribe to my channel. Please, let's get real people to actually talk about Arsenal. Forget about all this, bro. That's why I like Josh Truguni, yeah, because his channel is a channel where I mean I model his channel after how he models his channel because it gives people the free. It doesn't clamp down on people's opinions. You know, in those lines, I like my channel to be a channel where people would come with diverse ideas and just talk about what they think. And that's what Josh does accurately well. I've never seen Josh personally attack someone about his opinion. I would never do that. You know, I embrace opinion on my channel. So please, you know, those of you down here in the charts that are here, please go to my channel right now and just, you know, and just subscribe to my channel. Follow my channel. Get to mess around with some of the shows I do because I really want Arsenal fans that want something balanced. Balance in terms of like, I have no agenda, you know, towards this football club. I love this football club. I want to say it as it is. If we play well, I will say it. I will call it. Oh, this player did well. Oh, the manager actually coached well today. Oh, we're not doing good transfer business. Oh, we brought in Gyokeres. That's good transfer activity. You know, I want to be that, you know, that person to you guys that would actually, you know, say as it is, the same way that Josh Triguni does it on his channel. So you're getting almost the same thing. I'll be brutally honest. Any player, any team member, any manager, even the board are not, I mean, they're not out of proportions of critical, constructive criticism, you know, and of course, none of them, you know, are out of line with gaining recognition and proper positive appraisal, you know, if they do things the right way too on my channel. Completely no agenda. Subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV. I just had this show with my brother Josh. This evening, I'll be having a show in like about 8:35 p.m. with my brother Waffle TV Don, Josh Waffle TV Don. He likes you. He likes your person too, man. You know,
Abs, yeah?
he
Big
likes
up
your
Abs,
channel.
bro. Abs is a
Yeah,
G, come on.
Waffle TV Don yeah, subscribe to Waffle TV Don too. I'll be on his channel too. I had a show yesterday, guys. Go catch my show with another of my brother, BBK Sports. That's another great guy. I mean, just go to these underground channels. Yeah, these guys have the goods. I'll be having. Oh, Josh, you won't believe this. Deji Sports is coming back to the channel, guys. People, I have
Shameless.
the people be serving up Deji Sports, yeah, for the slaughter on Sunday on my channel. People, reloaded. People, he is coming back to the channel. Deji Sports, the mouthy Tottenham Hotspur fan will be back up on my channel for our new show, Reloaded. And you know what? Yeah, Sunday, I think 7 p.m. I'll be having Deji Sports on my channel. On Monday, I might be having Ola of the Fight Week show on Monday. And on Tuesday, my brother, Oregon Gunner, Dallas Tracy. He'll be coming back to the channel. Of course, that's one of my biggest friends and one of my trusted allies, and you know, on YouTube, same as Josh True Gunner. So I'll be back with that. My brother, Oregon Gunner, a true brother he is to me, and he'll be back on Tuesday with me on the show. He'll be venting a lot about what happened because I know him. I mean, he doesn't take these things lightly. Oregon Gunner, you know, totally pissed off about what happened to us yesterday. So we're talking all about that, but most importantly, what we can do to actually help the team. So he'll be joining me on Tuesday. Yesterday also I had a show with my brother Northside LDN. I mean, that's mainstream. So if you guys don't like mainstream stuff, no problem. I had a show with him yesterday. I'll be having a show with Northside LDN this week, probably maybe on Friday. So I mean, just I'm back from vacation. I'm ready to work. So apart from my normal job and my refereeing job, also once I come back, I do shows. Lots of content at this time. So big ups to everyone, and big thank you to Voodoo Doll Gaming. That's my brother too. Please, people, subscribe to his channel. Voodoo Doll Gaming is a graphics guy. I mean, he's done lots of graphics for me. I know he has helped out Josh Truguna, but he's a brother, man. That guy's helped me on my channel. Big ups to Voodoo Doll Gaming. Absolute real one. Big ups. Love you, love you, love you, my brother, man. Big ups. Guys, subscribe. Yeah, if you've not subscribed to Josh Truguna, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my channel, Gunner TV. Support my content and get me out there, people.
Tony, guys, he's linked pins. Yeah, Tony's links pins to the chat. His channel, go over to there, subscribe. He's on
big ups, Cooper's
in the
building
as well. Yeah,
and also my channel too soon, man. Cooper, another real one. I mean, I've met lots of real people from Josh's channel, man. Cooper. I mean, when you're talking of, a fan. I mean, whatever he's talking about how Arsenal should. Solutions, not just whining, but solutions. Yeah. I mean, how we should be moving, what we should do, what is going to happen. How should we do it?
Yeah.
Cooper, real one. Big up to you, my brother, man. Nice to see you in the charts.
Big up. Big up everyone who tuned in, all the support today for both channels as well. Obviously, the show is phenomenal, guys. We're going to keep doing this as much as we can. So look out for it, guys. It's good to be back, my brother Tony. We always smash it up down here, people. How it is. So yeah, looking forward to it to continue the show into the new season as well. And yeah, big up everyone. Thanks for the likes, all the support. Myself, what have I got coming up? What's the day today? We're on Friday, right? So I'll just I've got a few shows coming up. Maybe a few videos on the weekend, guys. Cause I'm a bit busy on the weekends tomorrow and Sunday, but back on Wednesday because we got a game, Tony, Villarreal, don't we? On the Wednesday, Emirates, I think Emirates Cup. So we're back with that, watching on and all that, and that'll be all that, guys. So yeah, we're here pretty much every single day, guys. Daily Arsenal content. Obviously, this show with Tony is going to continue. I'm gonna have I do podcasts as well, as you guys know. So I'm gonna get some more Arsenal fans on as well. I had Tony. He had BBK on, top guy. I had him on the other week. Obviously, Abs as well, top absolute legend. Yeah, big up to Abs as well. So Dow as well, if he's in the building, Oregon Goon, I want to get him on the channel. Anyone else I've missed as well, yeah, definitely always welcome. So
those of you in the charts, please, if you have not voted for Josh in the content awards, I don't know who pulls that thing up. Yeah, for the dog game, please pull that up. Yeah, please, people, go and vote for our brother Josh in the content awards. What are you waiting for? This is one of the best, people. This is one of the best. Yeah, what are you waiting for? Yeah, go do it. Go do it. Go vote now for Josh in the content awards. If you've not done it, what are you doing here? You're a saboteur. So go down there and please, people, you must do this. Go support our brother. Go do it. Go do it. Go do it.
100. Thank you so much for that, man. Really appreciate it, Tony. So guys, from me and my brother Tony, Claude, we'll catch you guys very, very soon. Hopefully next week. Me and Tony will get talking, and we'll see when the next time to do the show. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Bless up yourself, Tony. Great show, man. And we're out of here, people. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the show, weekends and whatever you get up to as well. And we'll catch you in the next one.